Alright, we're back playing more Trails. Oh yeah, it's evening and we have to talk to everybody. Okay, might as well get all that done, right? We gotta track down that one, Bracer Ida. Not Bracer, Jaeger Ida. Let's see, we had some real clever customers this time last year. For some reason, they stuck out to me. There was a girl who just about wolfed down the entire bar. Then there was this blonde pretty boy. The whole place stopped when he walked in. Okay, I know who those two are. I don't think they were related, whoever they were, but I swear I saw the guy somewhere before. Cedric. I recall there was this other bunch too, a group of 4, and they had not a thing in common. I can't imagine how they all got together with so little common ground, at least from my point of view. That one is less obvious. A lot more vague. I wasn't expecting to end up a dishwasher. I'm really not good at chores like this, but I'm glad you didn't hand me over to the police. Guess I can't complain. Gotta work until I can pay for the bike. Maybe do a little bit of extra work and you can earn a little bit more money. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? Guess the bus has stopped here for the night. Safety first and all that. I could put up some of the passengers here, at least. Every cloud is a silver lining. Some impromptu stop might convince some of them to come back. That'd be nice, eh? And I appreciate having some fresh faces to talk to, at any rate. It's always nice to make some new connections. The passengers have made this our busiest night in weeks, in fact. My daughter's really taking it in stride. She hasn't skipped a beat. Makes me proud to have such a hard-working kid. Alright, now we can...
Take as long as you need.
It cut off, like, that selection sound right there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Anything we can make? No. Excuse her. Anybody upstairs? Oh yeah, we have our SP report and healing station. We don't actually have to pay for an inn, thank goodness. Music change. Oh yeah, the Whistler. They're saying the bus will depart tomorrow. I'm not sure what to make of my new schedule, but I understand safety comes first. I did at least get in touch with the hotel I'm staying at, so that's taken care of. And honestly, of all the places to make an impromptu stop, we could do far worse than this. I really come to like this town, in what little time I've spent here. Oh, I just realized I forgot to test the Streamlabs thing. You know what? I'm curious. Let's see if I can get it working. Dang it, I have to type in the code because it's been a while. Maybe I need to re-authenticate my Twitch stuff on here. Although the audio played, so I have no idea why the other stuff didn't. Maybe for whatever reason the GIF was copyrighted. That would be, weird. That was the case. Skip. So, there is a way I can test it. Let's see, where's the, tester? I cannot remember. Okay, I know there was a testing option here. Unless they butchered it. The Streamlabs UI is completely different since the last time I looked at it. I'm looking at the preview thing. There's the alert box UI thing. Properties. Let's see. I believe the UI, yeah, that thing is correct. Well, that should be right. What if I hit launch? Now what if I hit test?
Why do I suddenly feel as though
Oh, God.
joy has been torn from my body and replaced with screaming terror?
Thank you, demo test, Kevin. So it is working now. Wonder what was wrong with it before. Weird. Anyway. Fixing bugs in production. Let's go. Alright. Let's continue talking to people. Him. I thought I might be able to bring my market to the village, but I might end up borrowing from its own market instead. Fresh vegetables, royal jelly. They have a lot of things I could work into my supplements. My company's gone all in on Eastern herbal medicine, and it's really hurting us. This village has perfectly good ingredients that we're just ignoring.
That's some rotten luck there.
The lighting on the truck at the moment. Weird. It's quite the relief that we were able to house the passengers in the meeting hall for tonight. Not ideal, not even proper lodging really, but it should let them get some sleep. I do worry about accidents like these. Rare though they may be, they've got us all wary. The roads have become safer thanks to the work done on the transportation networks, but today's taught us that we still can't let our guards down. Few villagers travel out often, whether for deliveries or other business. I'll need to warn them. Oh. I was worried I'd have to sleep in the bus, but the mayor very kindly offered me a room. I'll happily take it for tonight. I'm sure the company will compensate you as well, so in a way, things are all working out. The goddess works in mysterious ways.
Well,
See, been a while since I worked on something this big. All this gear's been collecting dust in my storehouse for ages, but now's our time to shine. Alrighty, almost done here. Should have this wrapped up within the day. And as any professional could tell you, you can't skip on the details, not even the minor stuff. Gotta do the best job I can here so that these passengers will be confident the bus is safe. And... truck. What if we try to leave town? They're not stopping us, but it doesn't hurt to check for any side questy icons. Don't see any.
That's some rotten luck there.
Managed to strike up a conversation with that handsome devil. What exactly was he talking about, though? I'm not sure. It was sort of beyond me. But it might have been something profound, something philosophical. My heart doesn't lie. I'm curious about the man that she's talking about. Whoops. She should repeat the second line. He was out and about earlier today, too. I wonder what brings a guy like him out to our little backwater, I wonder. Perhaps he has a different perspective on the world. Ooh, to think like he does. What's going on here? Hey, Kyle. Once Nathan's earned his next check, he'll wire the cost to my account. Makes me feel better knowing I don't have to pay that out of pocket. Million. Oh yeah. Fight. Hello. It's okay, Annie. I know Electra will find him. He's gotta. I know, sounds like they got trouble on their hands. I feel for him, but we don't have time to spare. We need to sort out our own business first. Let's see if we can help them after we're done. Okay. That's like the mid-quest. Might as well do the mid-quest. What is it considered on the map? Where's the map button? There we go. Sub-event. That's what it's called. Hey, Gramps. We're back from our rounds. Remember anything new? I do, in fact. It was the week before last. A whole band of them came in and bought all kinds of things. Then their leader came by. She was a real beaut. Now that you mention it, I remember seeing a woman of that description when I came back from a delivery run. That was 3 days ago, I want to say. Right up toward closing time. Closing time. Really? What'd she buy? If we know what she bought, we might be able to find a motive. Now, what did I get for her? If I remember, what was it? I could see her pretty little face, but what did she... Gramps, don't you have your ledger? The record should be in there. No, yes, of course I do. Let me check it for you. Oh, blast, it's just too small for these old eyes. Hand it to literally anybody else in the room. Man's on the wrong side of retirement age. You're the one who wrote it, for crying out loud. I'll read it. Okay. So, the group from 10 days ago, there wasn't anything out of the ordinary in there, just your run-of-the-mill supplies. But the captain, it says here that she bought wire. Lots of it. Huh. Camp Boundary, maybe? Battle lines? Why would she go out of her way to buy wire in the middle of a retreat, though? This was during her first stop at the village, not the second. Yeah, that might be important. One more question for you. Did she buy anything else? Rations, ammo, stuff like that? Nope, just the wire. Nothing, huh? Thanks for the info. This'll help a lot. Give Victor my best, yeah? Alright. Sorry for the mess right now. I'll have this cleaned up in a sec. Grandpa's really gone downhill since we lost my parents. I can't blame him at all. Wish I could stick close and help him more, but I have deliveries to make now.
Okay.
There we go. Man, I wasn't expecting I'd struggle to read my own ledger. Father Time's taking me to task, I reckon. Just glad I have such a good grandson.
Hello?
It's alright, what you got in the shop? Well, with all the money we got, we can actually buy one of each of these. Still kind of weird that it's only 75% rather than a full 100, but we are also at the very beginning of the game still.
So long.
Okay, now can we talk to you? I guess not yet. We gotta find out who's whistling and tell them to cut it out. After talking to people, of course. You might have already noticed, but my husband is of Eastern descent. I'd prefer it if you keep an open mind about it, unlike some others. He's half Eastern, so some city visitors like to paint him as unsavory, the type with connections to certain underhanded groups. But I assure you, he has nothing to do with those folk. Just because he's Eastern doesn't make him related to them. At any rate, none of the villagers batted an eye at his heritage when he was elected. It was purely the outsiders stirring up drama. They made him out to be this swindler who only won because of his connections. Bigots. What's going on here? Listen to the whistling? Have you been to the chapel yourself? The sister there is none other than my daughter. She brought me to tears when she left our home for the holy city, and then to tears of joy when she returned. Oh, how she's grown so. Sniffle. She just warms my heart. Goodness, I need to pull myself together. I can't go crying in front of new acquaintances. Well, at least I won't have to worry about crying at her wedding. She's a woman of the cloth. It really makes her papa proud.
Well...
No kids, though, sadly. It's the guy.
Oh? How long have you been standing there?
Not long. Sorry if we disturbed you. We were just entranced by your song. I feel like I've heard that melody somewhere before. Yeah, your voice is so soothing. Are you like a master musician or something?
I'd hardly call myself a master, but your praise is most appreciated. I recognize you. You're the dashing heroes from Edith who saved us from those vicious wolves.
Oh, you were on that bus?
Indeed. I had a front row seat to the performance, and what a marvelous performance it was.
Melchior the Traveler.
By the by,
He looks
my
suspicious.
name is Melchior. I am but a humble traveling Bohemian.
It doesn't help that he
a
is
lone
voiced.
wanderer of the world whose only compass is his heart. My heart guided me to a bus at the Messeldom port, and it took me all the way through the capital before stopping here.
You traveled all the way here from Messeldom? That's quite the roundabout journey. I'm a teensy bit jealous, mister. Traveling the world sounds like loads of fun.
Alas, it does not put food on the table. I must stop for work on occasion to keep my howling stomach at bay. I do not have the luxury of purchasing first-class vehicles like yours. I envy you, my spiky-haired friend.
Thanks. I may have got her used, but she's been a great partner to me. Let's steer away from the topic of cars for a sec. Where have you been all day? Didn't see you when we made our rounds earlier. Did you go wandering off somewhere? Excellent guess. The hills outside the village piqued my interest, so I decided to take a quick hike over there. You took a quick hike all the way out there? I hope you didn't have any run-ins with monsters along the way. Not at all. I've been traveling for some time now, so I've acquired something of a sixth sense for danger. As a result, it was an uneventful trip in that regard. I did manage to see something truly wonderful, though. Let me guess, you saw the old stone ruins over there? Heard that big statue was excavated in the area 20 years ago. Correct. It dates back to the ancient Sumerian civilization. In fact, it should be the same age as the ruins in Nord. Though the statue here was a mere 10 arsh tall, the one in Nord is much, much larger. Sadly, the church got their grimy little hands on it, and it hasn't been seen since. It's such a pity. Tourists would have flocked to this village had it remained. Still, I doubt Krail has any trouble attracting tourists. I mean, just look at it, it's gorgeous. Not to change the subject, but I wanted to ask you something. Did you see anyone else when you were over by the hills? I can't say I did, no. There were no other living beings in sight. Gotcha. Well, thanks anyway. Oh yeah, should mention that the bus is going to be leaving till tomorrow now. So the mayor will provide a roof over my head? How benevolent of him. 3 is the best price, and I'm not about to object to his act of charity. Thank you for telling me. No prob. We'll be sticking around here too, so if you need anything, give us a holler. Oh, lovely. I shall keep that in mind. This is the first time I met someone who calls themselves a Bohemian. He certainly is an odd one, isn't he? What exactly does Bohemian as a term even mean? Like, Bohemian. A socially unconventional person, especially one who is involved in the arts. And as an adjective, socially unconventional in an artistic way, so he sees himself and describes himself as artistic. He knows a good car when he sees one, so he's an alright guy in my book. I see it doesn't take much to get on your good side. Is something the matter, Fairy? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking. Is it just me, or do those hills look the perfect spot to set up camp? I guess it's possible that Ida and her crew be around there. But if they are, they're probably pretty far out. I would have spotted them over by the hills otherwise. We can check the area out tomorrow morning. Sun's about to go down, so let's head back to the inn. Okay. Your hunch definitely sounds plausible. We can go over all the information we have once we're back in our room. Surely there's something that'll point us in the right direction. I assume we can't go this way then?
Not this way.
Nah. It'll be setting soon. We can see what's out there tomorrow. Yep. Talk to everybody, then side quest. Me? I do the wheat milling here. Not a glamorous job, but it's nice working with people. You know what I mean? The village needs the work I do, and they're quick to let me know when I do a good job. All that shiny professional business is great and all, but I hope kinda can appreciate the little things too. Or, well, maybe I'm just a stubborn old coot for holding her back. I think one of these days, I need to sit down with her and ask her how she's really feeling. I want to be able to support our daughter wherever she goes. And I do agree with my husband. I hope she doesn't lose sight of the smaller things in her pursuit of a professional career. But again, she's at the age where she can start making decisions for herself. I'm sure she's thought this through. I'll just need to have faith in her.
Guess it's time I called it a day.
Marble Factory. Hello. So far I've been doing a lot of the grunt work, mostly supply runs as of late. I'd really like to tackle bigger projects soon, like making my own machines from scratch or something. I just feel like I learn by doing, you know? Certain skills you can only practice hands-on. Boss was pretty receptive to the idea of me taking a trip to Basel, actually. But then he followed up with his usual, make sure you're putting in your studies first shtick. I get where he's coming from. I just wonder how much of the basics I have left to learn before I can actually dive into the nitty-gritty stuff. Your education will never be done.
What do you need?
Never.
There you go. What do you need?
How much of the ornament stuffs do we got? Also, we can actually buy all these because we have money. I don't need to only buy these once. Ooh, we got breath. That's pretty good. Argent Thorn. What was it called before? Wasn't it like Silver Thorns before? I think it was Silver Thorns. Wait a minute. Van has the least amount. Interesting. I can actually open this slot. And I can plug the amethyst ring into it.
There you go. Thanks. Modifying your ornament, are you? That's a single element slot. Skills updated. Better check them out.
Chance of increasing defense when defending. Reduce damage when ally is attacked. Also this. Maybe I should... Do I already have break on? I don't. Maybe I should get a break. That'd be good. I seem to
What do you need?
move towards playing Van.
There you go. Thanks.
I should also check to see if I
Shifting
can
to maintenance mode.
get anybody else's slots here.
Skills updated. Better check them out.
Seeing if we get anything here. We're bumping up the earth element. Doesn't really look like it.
New shard skill added.
Switching to maintenance mode.
So, double space here. And she has a fire one that's unopened. Let's see if we can actually
you need?
crack open those slots. We can't open that one. We can open this one. And then this bottom fire one is really expensive.
There you go. Thanks.
Switching to maintenance mode. Single
We'll throw it
element
into
slot
here.
access. Shard skills updated.
Then we could stick
New
EPC
shard
up
skill
right here.
added.
That works.
Well,
Right, done with the shopping there. Hello. I must say, the air here is quite lovely, not at all like the city. There's a certain pungency that gives the town an honest or homely atmosphere. Not sure what he means by that. Perhaps he means the fertilizer? It does smell natural. I shouldn't have asked. This town feels like the ruins in a sense. They both invoke the simple joys of nature. I say, we could all stand to reconnect with our roots.
Oh, come and see. Why, hello.
Nothing new here.
Thank you.
It's been some time since my husband passed on, but I'm still kicking, selling the vegetables he used to grow with his old friends. It keeps him in my mind, the shop and these veggies, even if he's not with me anymore. And the village gets a kick out of my little handicrafts, too. It's not a bad way to spend my twilight years.